Staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. That was almost...
He thought that receiver was running deep, and that's why he was able to put his foot in the ground, and he smothered that curl route, knocking it away.
On the move, he fires. Tight end getting vertical. And then right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Breaks into the open. And he's finally down, sliding in safely after the huge pick.
It also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
They get him corralled, but he touchdown on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he has a solid game.
That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense...
And he breaks on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Now adjusting. Pulls it in. It's Lacey. Sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Fields. Got his man on the right. He's closer down and manageable from right around midfield. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could... Running inside. It's Jackson. Picks up the 1st down. That's good work up front to get that 1st down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. He's brought down, stopped right at the veteran saint of that for Michigan State is T.J. Duckett.
Oh, the big fella. And that reminds me of Michigan State football. That's who they are, right? The physicality, they're going to...
Wide open spaces. He'll be stopped, but hands of your playmakers. Looking to throw. Here's a heat. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Smarty.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Looking to throw, it's Fields. Fires to the right. And it slips through his feet. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Tight end finds a soft spot. Put him on the turf. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Fires into the end zone. Trying to barrel in. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Oh, here's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Jackson. There's some room. All the way out to the...
Because of how successful this guy's been running the football. And in this position, at this time in the game, with the lead, you want to keep doing it. You want to ice the game. This guy's getting better as the game goes on, so keep hand...
Couldn't hold on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Pulls it on the option. Stopped in the backfield, facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. He's looking downfield to throw. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. He's got it way down the this time. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert. Throws toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartan. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
To the air, it's Fields. Working the middle, it's complete. And that'll not only be up for the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And they get to the fence, rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Under fire. Can't make the connect. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Throws to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. He just... The run inside. It's Jackson. Make this
late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt the...
They got him, and down the steps. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are, but when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
And he can fill up the hands.
Gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. And he's sacked and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man to the left. They'll should play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Finding some room. Bust through behind his pad. And he scores! Touchdown, Sparty! What an explosive. Play some good ball. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game,
they're so big and strong and athletic, and it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
They have passed 1st down at 2nd and 6. Back to the ground with the running back. Got enough for the 1st.
Down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to throw, it's Fields. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Makes the grab. Now they're starting to feed, and the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. 9-yard pick.
Can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big
back to work after moving the chains through the air. Unloads it left. He's got it. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Spartan. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pass rush gets, and they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Now the pitch, and they'll stop. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unleashes one. On target to the left. And an 48-yard line. And the Spartans come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Back to throw, it's Fields. And the defense picks up
in this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Got it at the 32. The Spartans are marching down the field. Finds his big tight end. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Going for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Spartans.
Well, it had to start somewhere for this offense.
Surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's in the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Flips it out on the screen. Sweet cut there. Stopped and one in here. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. To the air, it's Fields. Turning it on. Got enough space. He rumbles all the way to goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. A designed run for the quarterback. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Defense.
You let it slowly develop. Now, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Crosses midfield. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Back, and here comes the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Fields. Here comes the heat. Oh, he's got some space. They make the
in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to take off. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And using a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. The run inside. It's Jackson. Wrestled down at the 32. It's 1st down. This time he wants to throw. Here's a heat. Got him for Spartans. Now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on out, ready to go to work. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over. And the Heat will. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line.
Also got to be smart, because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays, because they...
Gang tackling. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Going to try to get it himself. That pass is 3rd down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Gonna take a shot. Running inside, it's Jackson. It's a runs like that line, this situation, you might see a shot play. Pocket breaking down. He's
second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the ball at my disposal.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He'll go out of that 10 from the 39. Off the play fake. Rushes on him, and they got him.
So I can take my offensive line out and feed them more because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked.
He's taking the shot. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before. From the 29-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. At the 40, there he goes. They got him for exploding for that huge run. Back to work. Oh, they're after him. They got him. This offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Looking for more room. He steps out of bounds. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.